assignment 1 to show the work of John. For sure, great Photoshop skills, what we have seen from all students from Ghana.
Yeah.
And also here, yeah, bright, colorful, interesting combinations. I also talked with them about what they have done here. There's wine instead of water, and the transformation from vegetables to meat. And no, they were interesting thoughts. So, but unfortunately, they are not here right now. But I think the images are quite yeah, challenging, interesting, thoughtful. And for sure, the skills how to manipulate images are quite good. Well done. Also here we see like the oranges, no? Also some products from the culture which should not miss, and also the ideas about here money and cigarettes more important than food. We got here this is more like illustration of the easy way, the practical use of fruit. This is my favorite one.
What is this?
This image is, it really touched me. It's funny on the one hand, but it's also the chicken carrot. This has an own character. I think it's juicy. I want to eat it, but on the other hand, I'm also a little bit scared. But yeah, I think this is a really strong combination of transformation from eating meat, of the chicken eats his own meat. I don't know. It has a lot of humor and irony, and I think this works always quite well when you talk about visualize the patterns, the food patterns of people, not to take it too seriously.
It's really funny, yeah. First, I thought it was a bird.
Yeah, it's a bird. It's a bird face, no?
Yeah.
A chicken wing. And here's more like illustrations, infographic, not really like these visual statements, but here we got some more visual statements, also like fun and fun Photoshop combinations.
Yeah.
Stocky, but yeah. Lovely. And also beer and coffee and cigarettes and fruits. So we definitely see like everything is quite colorful. Fruits are coming back from special fruits. I think it has some African vibes. Assignment 2. Yeah, that was the real stage photography. I don't know, this is more like cut out again, but this is quite strong. It was nice. But the idea, 3D software, the orange, which is symbol, the peeled orange for 3D product.
Funny, yeah.
Yeah, I think quite strong. The colors, the contrast. I think what we nice. What we see here. This is also work which I see the first time, so we never really talked about this separation tool. Good. Let's continue with Turkey. What do we see here? As well, the transformation from meat eating to more vegetable eating. Quite spectacular burger or the salad. Another that was also interesting to see from the people from Turkey, their illustration skills. No? They made a lot of drawings for the first project. It didn't have to be in collage. Could also be like an illustration. It was more to make a visual statement, and this can also for sure be done by an illustrative illustration. Yeah, fun as well.
Nice
Curious.
done. Nicely as well. The use of colors and typography.
Really, funny, happy. Here a little bit more dreamy. A little bit like typical food, like the mantis, the addiction of it. More poetic approach with the apple. Also here we see more like this that idea of fruit in like when as a child, how it was then in these times to eat fruit, how did they taste it? Also the combination of honey and walnut, which gives a long life. I think these are quite well done illustrations. Here, this is like the example I told Mike before about this RE. So it has visually a great, unbelievable, but when you start like talking about the concept and asking what does it mean and how is it done, it's getting more difficult, and you can't really change things so easily. But the IE, the thoughts of the idea, the fantasy is incredible. What it's creating. But you can't. It's difficult, really, like to bring it to the point, and also to make adaptations.
Wow, it's amazing. Yeah.
So an adaptation of this would be then to look totally different the next time again.
Yeah.
Here, collage, oranges drawing. Also. And everything is based on interviews. These were just also some soft data ideas. So interpretation of interviews of people. And you see here, she interviewed her 87-year-old grandmother and
really?
a student and a cat.
Oh, that's I owe my long life to fasting. Yeah. That's how she came so old.
That's how she lives a good life, no?
Yeah, and it's also beautiful how it's a series.
That was also the question. We always wanted to make three interviews and then create 3 images and bring them all together, find one style. And here also the culture about of fasting, which plays a bigger role in Turkey than in our culture.
Yeah, because during the Ramadan you will fast.
So that's also interesting to see how the culture plays a role. And here the combination of anything sweet, like a more always a sweet topping, even on a mushroom-based meat. The simplicity. This is my favorite here. I think this is a really strong image. Yeah, this gives really surprising. You totally expect something else, but it fits perfectly.
Yeah,
really well done.
Yeah.
And also here this great Photoshop skills of this fries eating monster spider. Also here, also this works also quite well.
Yeah, this is well done as well. Yeah.
It plays with the patterns what we have of what we know from nature and what we expect. Playing with the unexpected ideas. So really Nice work. And here we also have some second projects. Isha made something. We had to talk yesterday about it. Here we also about the proportions. This was not ready yet. Here we also discussed it. It also was a combination of drawing and product, so it would rather be interesting only to make photos of this thing. So this I haven't discussed. So we continue. Romania. And please, if students, if we pass by your work, give us a sign. And then it would be also nice when you share your experience about these 4 weeks, what you have learned, and maybe tell something special about your visualization. So here, Anna, I think this is also quite well done, playing with the feelings, how the puppy is looking at me now. It really touched me about leftover food. I think that's a good combination. The little details of the plate of the dog, and then this funny and playful, collage on the left side with the Playmobil puppet of Lego, fighting the bad habits. And the fairy tale grandfather who put so much love in his old garden. Beautiful. Yona. Oh, it's really a strong series.
Joanna is here.
Yona here?
In the meeting. Yeah.
Hi. Beautiful. I mean, we have talked a lot of times about this. You made a big process and steps, and it's nice to see that you also uploaded now the last versions.
Yeah, I corrected them yesterday night. The last dish, and I tried to make it more clear that it's food. But I really enjoyed the process, and I think it was like a really nice reminder to try to make like the work simpler in order to tell a clear idea. So it was like overall the process was really nice, and I really enjoyed it.
Let's have a look on the other project work you did. You also made this.
Yes, and I think after I uploaded it, I realized it's not really an infographic. I know you also told me yesterday, and I forgot about to correct that, and it's more like also like a image statement than an infographic. But I redid the photo with the wax car, candle car, and it's just like the photo, and it's a bit edited because I couldn't print like the map with colors. But I like how it turned out in the end, and I think I also prefer it now without like the effect, just the photo. I think it's more like clear the idea.
And now you could easily as well add to the points some numbers, but it's a stage photography. It's you see how the landscape of Romania is cut out. You see how now everything looks real, and the perspective is interesting. And now it's a quite touching image of of the candle of the car who was. It's really about the effect of which cars have, and you really see the effect on the country. So I think it's well done. Maybe now it would be because 70%. I mean, when 100% is the green country and 70% now is polluted, I think it already matches quite well. So no, well done, well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it is also an infographic because the numbers, then the percentage, you visualize it. So yeah, it works well.
and it fits for me. This is nearly 70%, maybe a little bit more, but I'm really there to believe it. I think really good. And the grade with the nice big topography. I think this combination of bright, strong type, and then on this black background, and then this in the spotlight green Romania. I think this is a nice layout, and no, beautiful process you made. Thank you for your effort.
Thank you for
and
the
what
feedback. It was
and
really
this is your
helpful.
this was your last project, no?
Yeah, I also tried a few more things, like to do more the visualization more diverse. Like the one from the middle is new, and also I changed, yeah, with the how many fruits did every of us from the team ate, and that was the one with describing the banana and what were the most used words. Yeah.
Now, good steps. I mean, this is still at the beginning a little bit, because now it would be interesting to see how everything would fit together. But to create these new patterns, I think that was a good idea. Like, they look funny, and I like the dynamic into it, and also here the different patterns, everything hand drawn. Now, good steps, but yeah, maybe may finish it for yourselves also with the data of the international group to really create a nice data sheet. But the tools, I think everything is now on it. You just have to bring it together and with the right numbers. But I think this is the right way how to do it. And also here, I like the diversity of all these different the index, how you brought.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
How you gave characters to all the different fruits.
It was also really fun to do something by hand, because we do quite often just digitally stuff, and it was really nice. A really cool assignment. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, and it's really nice how you captured patterns and colors, and it also fits the fruit actually.
Yeah.
in not a super obvious way, but almost on a level of feeling of taste and texture, and so that's really well done. Yeah.
So stay to this handcrafted work. This also makes your work stronger. Not everything. I think the combination, you can digitalize everything later so well. So please continue with your hand drawing skills.
I will also have to leave soon the meeting. I wrote in the chat because I have to get somewhere else. But I wanted to thank you for the experience. I really enjoyed it, and it was really nice and interesting. Thank you for everything.
No, it was cool. You have you on board, because you made all the three things. We talked, I think, several times. I think we talked 4 times, and I really see the process. So thank you for your effort, and well done. Do you get any credits for this as well?
For what? Sorry, I didn't.
Do you get credits for what you have done here? Is it all?
No, it's just like a side project for school. It's not part of the curriculum.
No, but even then, this is just amazing that you put so much effort into it, and thank you for your participation, and you were an inspiration for the others. And even if this is not curriculum work, you have some more nice work for your portfolio. So
I really want to use the poster.
And this is maybe even more important to build up an interesting portfolio than getting some student numbers.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good.
And in 2 weeks, you have now 2 weeks off, and then we will start with project 2. It's so you can continue working on your working on this creative work.
So we continue here. Andrea, I don't know if she's in it. Photo collage. So you're here?
No, Andrea's not here.
Okay.
Adelina is here.
Theodore.
Bianca.
So Adelina is here, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Adelina made this beautiful drawing, so much humor in it, and also quite a lot of iteration rounds to get to this point, to this funny comic, which but tells probably also a lot about the culture of how meat is involved, how animals we eat in Romania, and I think it's a good series you made.
Thank you. And a very original style. It's really cool to see. Yeah. Thank you.
Here, the town.
Yes, the 2 iterations. I did not. I ended up not removing the background in the second iteration because it was really ugly and busy, and I really needed to hide that. I don't have a very clean apartment, so yeah, I put the background of shame.
No, but the idea, the background for the setting looks interesting. The city of garbage, packaging. Oh yeah, this also. So you made some more? You want to tell something?
Yes. So sorry for the bad cropping on the picture. It's just that the paper got wrinkly after drawing so much on it. So I made this graph about our eating habits that we recorded throughout 3 weeks. And in this version, I included everyone. And the idea is that I sorted out the information and I got from it that we have very chaotic eating habits. Most of us skip lunch or skip breakfast or skip dinner, but mostly breakfast I've seen being skipped. And that's why I created these arches that kind of send you back to where you're kind of supposed to eat your meal so that you live a healthier life. And that's also why I added this gradient, just to show the overlap of meals throughout a certain day. And it was very interesting to work on this one and just analyze the data and just get to know my teammates better. And also, I got a little worried for them because they skip so many meals.
Yeah, especially in the morning.
Yeah. So this is now you don't separated the countries. You really made one infographic out of it, no?
Yes.
Ah, good.
It looks very nice. It looks intriguing.
Yeah.
And it also looks like a landscape. Yeah.
Interesting. It tells a story about what you said about the youth of the pattern, the eating patterns. Here's like the index as well. Okay, here we understand who is who and the colors. Ah, cool. I love the complexity. I really like the idea that you really have to dig into it and you can't looking, you keep on looking and you make new connections. No, well done. And also nice to hear that that this group worked because you have now data sets from a lot of people in the end. So maybe you can tell like one sentence about the app of the international cooperation, how you saw this.
It was really fun. I really like my teammates. We discussed a lot in the beginning and had a lot of fun ideas. One of them is a really good artist, and I really like how our ideas started to like branch out into different unique things that I never thought of making before. That's why I like working in teams. It helps me like make my view of the project wider and see even more directions. And Yeah,
Good.
we did give each other a feedback, and it was a really good experience. I really liked it.
Maybe you can give us a sign when we later pass by the work of your teammates, so we can see how they interpreted these data set.
Yes, Miranda is one
Yeah.
of my teammates, and I really, really love.
And Miranda
her
is
graphic.
Miranda was from?
Mexico.
Okay, let's skip to her at the moment, just to bring it
The
back.
first
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, for sure, you're right.
It's gorgeous.
Also, oh, you're right. Miranda, are you here?
No, I don't think the
No.
Mexican students, they could
No.
not make it. They are also in a strike at the school. Most of the universities are in a strike because of protests against sexual assault in their schools. Yeah. So I don't know.
But you are right to see these two next to each other. It's also how she managed also to work on all the data. No, this project works well. So nice to hear also that the cooperation went fine and fun. Well done, really good. Also the steps, because I have seen the version before that was your data, but you really managed to involve the other data sets into it. It brings a really interesting level to it.
Thank you so much. And I wish I can do more work on the projects, but I'm in my final year and I have to work on my bachelor's degree project. So there might be projects where I will be lacking quite a lot, sadly.
Good, but thank you for your effort here. I see already you managed the whole series. Cool, beautiful. Let's have a look at Bianca's work. Oh, it's really impactful campaign. Also the technique and the images, serious, beautiful. She's not here. Oh, Bianca, are you here? Oh.
Yes, I think Bianca is here.
Bianca?
Oh, we cannot hear you, Bianca. Oh, I'm sorry, I cannot hear you.
Okay.
Can you put on your mic?
I think she's doing some settings or like finding a different mic.
Maybe she comes back soon because she also made all three projects.
Yeah, I can see her, but I still cannot hear her.
This is in process. She did something with transparent paper. Now she also wanted to bring the layering with the transparent paper.
Oh, what a good idea. Yeah.
But in the end, maybe that was also, I think this is still in process. And here, this is about clothes. We also had different rounds, and now the colors are the same, which also helps because before it was a little bit, some colors were popping out, which they should not. Now it's more about the size. But making use, I think that's quite interesting. Well done as well. The using clothes, talking about clothes, about the fast fashion. I would have liked to hear about this
These
again.
ones I really like the visual statements.
Yeah, the poetic
it's very poetic. Yeah.
But this
but the
cool
skills
style.
as well. A lot of skills.
It's really high standard of combination and the layout, the colors, just beautiful and really done with it with the type. We have talked like several times. I've seen a good process, also how she was treating the type on the posters to make the statement stronger. Well done, Bianca.
And
thank you.
She picked out really interesting quotes as well.
Mm.
I have
Yeah,
the
and
diet
then
of a
and then
5-year-old child. So it like sounds like, whoa, what's behind this? It's
yeah.
really, there's a story there. Yeah.
6-year-old, what is
Oh,
this?
it's-
72. This is a garden. And here is 21. Mother sweet. I think here's a transformation as well about an meeting person.
Oh, yeah, that's all in the background. It's the
Um,
background information. Yeah. Beautiful.
Good. Let's continue. So the last we started with Ghana, then we had Turkey. We just saw the work of Romania from the people from Bucharest, from the UNAATE. And now, yeah, Mexico, but no one really here, no?
No, but we will send a recording.
I'm sorry.
Oh, there she is.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear
Oh,
you, Bianca.
Awesome.
Hi.
I'm sorry.
I'm talking to
my-
Bianca.
Yes, this
Yes,
is
yes.
Bianca.
And then we zoom
I
in your work again because you're
tried to
here.
find. So
Yeah.
the first one was about my grandmother and how she has her vegetables and her little garden, and it's very passionate about her garden.
Yeah.
The other one is my dad that
I remember. But
grew
can
up
you
in
maybe
the
say
countryside.
something about your technique? How did you do it?
I made a collage out of paintings and famous illustrations from a public domain I found on the internet. And I tried to make a story out of it.
No, this is really well done. It really has a good story, and the idea to use like paintings and bring these together and work with like ideas which we have from special paintings, but to combine them in a new way. Well done. Also, the perspective just fits. How the coal in the front, and then the long perspectives to see the hills in the background. No, it's high standard work.
Thank you very much. And I'm sorry you couldn't hear me. On this I have to work. I couldn't work because I'm still a little sick.
But still, a concept with the transparent paper, I think this is worth exploring. So always interesting to experiment with materials, and this transparent works quite well, combining the different countries. So yeah, cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a real cool idea to use transparent paper. I once made draw a map and then with several layers on top of it, where you could choose, which map you would see. Yeah, it worked really well.
Okay, here the work of Miranda also.
Oh yeah, this is Miranda from Mexico.
Now we're in Mexico also.
Yeah,
I love it. It's so colorful. It's full of fantasy.
Yeah, very
also
nice.
A lot of iteration rounds. Really well done, Miranda. Also here, the little garden. Oh, I've seen this work. Like it started with one simple can, and now it's I've really just Aura as well. Aura Padilla.
Yeah, beautiful.
Great process to get to this point. Thank you for your participation. Diana, I haven't talked only once at the beginning. Yasmin, the king of food, and really the passion of a cosmetic of a 19-year-old student, and the different products. I think the combination as well with the cucumber here also.
Fantastic. Yeah.
That's perfect. I mean, can really imagine. This is a product as well, but you will never think about to see this in a kind of campaign. Cool idea.
Really cool.
Also here the
more abstract,
but I think this is also I like the pattern, the colors, and the composition.
Yeah.
I think this is also, for me, this breathes as well Mexico in some ways. I don't know, maybe it's
Yeah,
the
because
colors,
it's vibrant colors. Yeah.
yeah. And the strong, the potato also, chips, cool idea. A
Yeah,
really
cool.
abstract way once to tell a story. And also making use of the body, of hands. More photo collage. This is also funny from René. Reminds me and these banderolas which you see in Mexico where the things are cut out.
Oh yeah, this is a typical Mexican thing. A
Yeah.
banderola, it's called.
Yeah, these
Oh.
things which when there's a birthday and then they have these things cut out of paper.
Oh, like that. Yes, yes.
Yeah, and here we have, and now these are the second projects, installations, and I love him. She portraited, that was the work of Lisette Rosales. She portraited, first she started like this, but then the second she also let her brother wear the
Nah, it's
clothes.
fantastic. This is
and
her
I
brother
think-
who is wearing
yeah,
all this stuff.
Yeah, and I think now we discussed, she makes like, in place of showing it like a table, like on the left side, she would portrait her brother like 3 times and always with different clothes on to show the amount of clothes.
It's
But
really
I
nice.
think this is really well done.
What a great idea. What a great idea.
Mm.
Also, he looks like a soldier or something.
As
But,
this superhero hero.
yeah,
That
a
also.
superhero. Yeah, but when you look closer, he's just wearing a lot of clothes.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, very
And also,
nice.
I think even with the background, it really fits in some ways.
Yeah.
And also that we see here this pattern of what he's doing with the sand. I think this picture is really intriguing. You see a little bit of the nose. No,
Yeah.
Funny, humor, great idea. This is like out of the box thinking and transform. I like, because we come from here, and yeah, it was more the production, how we see it, and then you came up with this idea. I think a great step to abstract the data.
Would be great if she could finish it with 3 different.
So Lisette, for you, finish it.
Yes.
Good for your portfolio.
Go for it, Lisette.
Good. We love it. We love it. This Daniela I haven't seen before, so can't really. I like it's cut out and it has a layered idea. So also interesting to work with this layering. Here we see the process of a banana. Also good. Let nature play a role in visualization. We all know how banana looks after a day being outside in the sun. And
yeah, it's a good idea to use a
yeah,
also like
also this we don't have this has also something which only can be done in a country where there's sun and good weather. We are far away of putting our clothes outside to dry. So
a great perspective. This fantastic with
that's also how the typography is underlined with the line. So I think this is a strong, good way to visualize data. Really well done. Also the colors, everything. And it's like, I see this picture also. There was one version before. It's beautiful to see that you're really, all of you are so busy with the process and starting, iterate, and doing another round. And I'm really thankful that you put so much effort into it to bring it to a higher level. So nice. I like the composition, the perspective, how you made the photo, that we also see a little bit from this house. Oh, it really is like it could be a scene. It could be scenery of a daily life, but then it's also still a little bit like it's a nice way how to show this data, which really tells something about the life of the people there.
Yeah, very nice.
As well, here also cut out of paper. We see the structure and the materials, like flat design.
Yeah.
Now I also Well done as well. Really hand drawn. This hand drawn is down here, but here this is the still life, a setting to create a setting, to working with different materials.
Yeah, it's very simple but effective.
Yeah.
And it's nice that you can see in the background, you also see the folds of the paper.
Yeah, and it is simple, and the colors, so 2 colors and nothing is really abstract. You can really focus on the content. So, but you both also made beautiful Miranda. Yeah, we just looked at the work of Miranda before, because your international mate, Bianca from Romania, she was working with the same data set, but also your approach is colorful and interesting and challenging. And I think this is now only you probably. Now I remember that was where we stand last time. Now it's about interesting to see how you would involve the other countries.
Yeah, this is just her eating habits. Yeah.
But
yeah, it's beautiful. Everything is in balance as well.
And the index also, the little changes, its colors, and then the square is a little bit different perspective. I think this is it's quite thought and clean and good idea. Also here, I like these parts when more information is involved in one, when a lot of things are happening in one moment. And it's really getting
nice,
cool. So, and here as well, this work of Aura. Yeah, we saw her photo collage, her staged photography, and as well beautiful colored.
Well done. This is well beautiful.
Different lines, length of lines, harmony and colored. You really have a good feeling about using colors and making a balanced way of an infographic. Yeah. Also here, I'm curious how it would look like now to involve the other students. So maybe this could be next step. Here we saw some more illustrative ways for the last one. Also hand drawn, more an illustration nearly. Also an option to show it like this. It can it's much more to the point, simple but good color choice, nice contrast, clear numbers. Well done. And here more illustration of fruits. That was the work from Lisette. Yeah. Beautiful drawings.
Yeah.
It would be interesting to see now to add here as well to these both a different parameter. What we have seen here, that there are more parameters involved. Maybe to see here another dimension to bring it a little bit more in a different context.
Yeah.
Maybe you find one more data which you could add there. So that was the work we have seen from Mexico. Thank you. You haven't been here. It was always difficult for you from Mexico time-wise. For you quite early, you have classes in the morning. That was the reason why we also switched later to Wednesday. There you had more time in the morning. But good, probably for you is the same, that it's not part of the curriculum and it's you put all your free effort into it. I once also talked a little bit to a teacher of you, so I really appreciate also that she was involved into it. And thank you all for this first round.
Yeah, I'm really impressed by the quality of the work. Yeah.
It's really good. I think what we see here, that's a nice collection of
And with the collaboration, I know sometimes it's really hard because in all these other countries there are different circumstances, and like the story from Adelina, what she told, where it did work out, and yeah, it's great if that happens. But yeah, sometimes it happens like that, and sometimes not. It's yeah, we'll just give it a try. Yeah. So thanks a lot, everybody, for putting all this effort into it.
Yeah, and then maybe you can join in the next weeks when the new projects are starting.
Yeah.
But I hope you learned a lot about data visualization, about these 3 ways how we did it. And thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay. Bye, Bianca, Adelina. Have a nice evening.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Dag Christian.
Ja, dat was goed toch? We brengen
Ja,
53
prima.
minuten, dus echt op tijd. En nee, ik ben ook
Ja.
echt heel erg tevreden met de uitkomst. En ja, om die